Okay, the final take. I'm having problems making this video tonight for some reason. Getting nervous, I suppose. Not surprising, since I'm really surprised that I was able to do the first video without deleting it or not uploading it and stuff like that. I'm trying to rebuild myself after having a lousy year, and I'm trying to recover and try to make myself better, but enough of my emotional stress for the moment. I wanted to talk about movies, the movies I've seen recently, starting with Jennifer's Body with Megan Fox. Megan Fox did somewhat of a good job of being that creepy, demonized girl, but the movie falls flat when the movie seemed like it was trying to be a comedy at the same time it was trying to be a horror, and the two elements didn't go well together. For me, it seemed like it just fell flat, and they could have taken some scenes out or something. The movie ran way too long. I don't know why they had to make the movie so long as it was. It was almost 2 hours. I mean, an average movie is like an hour and a half, but it almost ran 2 hours, and it could have been a lot shorter. Longer movies are only good if the movie itself is good and it doesn't drag, and Jennifer's Body just really drags. At least I was more entertained when I saw the Final Destination, even though that had serious problems too, because it didn't develop any of the characters at all. I mean, the characters were very, very flat. It focused more on the visual effects, the 3D effects, and the death scenes, and they didn't focus enough on the characters. It's like, oh, they didn't put really any effort into this movie. They just slapped it together and put it in 3D image to market it to the audience. It's like, okay, you could have made a really good movie out of this, even though it is the fourth movie in the franchise and they keep recycling the same freaking plot over and over again. It's like, enough. Just like the Saw movies, they should have left it at Saw 3 instead of continuing with more movies. Saw 3 wrapped everything up nicely. Well, there was a few holes that needed to be answered, but I don't think they're ever going to be answered in any of the other movies. It's just some of the sequels is nonsense, and the remakes are just driving me crazy. Like watching the Halloween remake on DVD the other night, I'm going, good thing I didn't see that in theaters, because I was really disappointed in that remake. Of course, I've never saw a remake I really liked. All of them suck compared to the original. But Friday the 13th remake, that was pretty good, but at the same time it was disappointing because it didn't seem like much of a remake. It seemed like it could have been a sequel, because in the original movie it was Jason's mother doing the killings, and Jason wasn't in the first film. I just think they could have done it differently. I mean, I don't understand why they call it a remake. It seemed more like a sequel. But it was still good nevertheless, because a lot of Friday the 13th movies sucked. But I still would not buy the film, because I would only rent it, because I don't think it's worth buying, just like the Halloween remake. And also, here's one of my movies that I bought the other day. Untraceable. It was filmed in the very city that I lived in. Well, still live in. I found the movie particularly creepy because I've been to those places and stuff. Haven't you ever seen a movie that's been filmed where you lived or used to live, and don't you get creeped out by that? Or, well, Untraceable was a really gory movie in certain parts, as they had to try to stop a homicidal maniac from killing more people on the internet. It wasn't a big blockbuster, but I still liked it, and I usually like films that other people don't. And I don't go by critics because I don't think critics are always right, and especially a lot of critics look down on horror movies. Or it seems like to me anyways. I don't know if you can hear the movie that I have, not movie, but music I have playing in the background. It's none other than 3 Days Grace. No More is playing right now. I just downloaded the CD today. Hopefully I get to see them in concert, but I don't know. They might not come to where I live at all. Living here sucks. I should go live somewhere else that gets a lot more concerts. So concert deprived here. Yeah, I live in the city, but for some reason this city just doesn't get enough concerts. Is this city cursed or what? I don't know. It's just... ugh, I hate living here. I want to move. Been here 3 years and I want to move somewhere else. Anyways, the other movies that I into is Underworld, 30 Days of Night, I Know What You Did Last Summer, and I even liked the sequel, even though a lot of people didn't. It had a nice twist at the end. I also like of course, also like the Final Destination series. Well, I like the first 2 Final Destination movies, but third and fourth, killed it. Just like the Saw movies. The Saw movies went overboard when they came out with 4, 5, 6, and 7. Why don't they just stop? I mean, I don't understand why people would continue to watch the Saw movies when they've lost plot. I mean, I don't understand how people can watch a movie that it keeps repeating itself, or the fact that there's no more plot to the film. I think you can really overdo it with sequels and remakes, and Hollywood just needs to realize enough with the frickin' remakes and sequels. We need fresh movies. I mean, I know you can't be 100% original because almost everything's been done, but come on, Hollywood, bring us some new movies instead of so many pointless sequels and remakes. And remakes never turn out very well, because I've never seen a really good remake that I'm going, oh, I gotta have that movie, I gotta watch it, and all that crap. And anyways, I'm just boring you to death. I just hope... It seems like this video is a lot better, so hopefully I didn't mess it up and don't want to repeat myself. So thanks to anybody that bothered to watch it, and please comment if you want to. You don't have to, but it'd be nice if I got a comment, but that's wishful thinking, as there's not very many people watching my videos. But I'm not really doing it for people. I just want to express my thoughts and stuff, and hopefully somebody sees it. But again, that's not the point. The point is to get my confidence back is my main goal, besides learning of what person I'm going to turning into or whatever. So thanks for watching, And please leave a comment, and see you next time.